Hello there. I'm Scotty. You're not, and I thought I would give my thoughts on the Grow 2024 trailer. So I have been kind of silent. I don't know if you guys know this, but I love the Crow movie, the original one. I also like 3 very much. Salvation. City of Angels is okay. I can watch it just fine, but that abomination that is Wicked Prayer. No. I am going to eventually have to do a revisited series on them because I reviewed them my first or second year around the channel, so they need to be revised. At least the first one. But so about a week or two ago, the image came out of Bill Skarsgård. First of all, this took forever to get out. There's a bunch of people like Jason Momoa was rumored to be in the role, and then Bradley Cooper. But then Bill Skarsgård took over the role, and then the pictures came out. And he had a whole bunch of tattoos on his body, a couple on his face, and short hair. Like, the tattoos, whatever, because, like, he should be wearing a long sleeve shirt. He doesn't. It's different look, but tattoos are whatever. But the hair. One thing about Eric Mabius is he had shorter hair than the rest of them. I mean, well, I guess Edward Furlong had longer hair, but like, it seemed like they were trying to go for the typical look. Like, the look in Salvation is by far the most differed from all the other versions. Like, the first one is iconic, right? And then in City of Angels is very much trying to copy that. I mean, Sarah's the one that puts the makeup on his face. In the fourth one, it's basically trying to do the same thing. When he's got like a cutoff, or no, that's the second one. Although it's a little bit different look. It's trying to be like that. And then you have Eric Mabius's character. What's his name? Alex Corvus, who his hair was short, but they tried to comb it down so it looked somewhat long. Here, his haircut is sort of like the director probably shouldn't be adapting any more movies unless he's going to do it right. They say that he's going for a more different approach, making the character kind of like Post Malone and being more of the current generation. And look, I get that. Okay, I get you trying to do something different. But, and I know every other YouTuber who has talked about this trailer, about this movie, has said this. If you're going to change the character so much, don't make it Eric Draven. Because that's going to be the big takeaway from this movie, is that people are going to be pissed because you messed with the character of Eric Draven. You could have called it The Crow Resurrection, which was my idea for a 5th film. The name, anyway. The Crow Resurrection. Made him a different character, and it could be like another sequel. It could be a reboot without having to use the characters and the names. And I know some people are gonna, Scotty doesn't like it when they cast African actors in roles. So Shelley is African. That doesn't bother me. Or that she's British. It's actually fine. I'm actually growing numb to these castings by now. But, like, the character of Shelley was so minor in the original that it doesn't matter what race she is. So it doesn't matter. It feels like she might have a bigger role in this because it feels like from the trailer that we're going to show more of their life before he turns, which really leads me to an issue that I'm sure it's going to happen in the movie. We'll get to it. But that's also fine. Like, if she's a little bit bigger in a role, that's fine. What is her name, though? FKA something or other. I don't know. That's the actress, not the character. Character Shelley. Although, at first I was confused in the trailer when he was yelling her name. I thought he was saying Julie. I'm like, that's not a name. I realized, Shelley! It's like, I don't know, Shelley. I know, it just sounds weird. Also, the backstory's wrong. Like, the trailer shows that she found out about something. She knows too much, and so that's why they kill her. That's the third one. The third one is the one where the girlfriend finds out too much and gets killed.
The first one is that they are trying to evict these tenants from an apartment building, and they refuse to leave. And so that's when Top Dollar, not AJ Francis, but Top Dollar sends in T-Bird and the others, fire it up, fire it up, fire it up, to get rid of them. And they kill them off so that, you know, they're out. That's the point. Although they don't do anything with it because that goes back to the apartment anyway. But it does seem like we might get more backstory with that, which is fine. But again, this leads me to my complaint. I think they're gonna do the origin thing. They do in a lot of origin stories where he doesn't put. There's a lot of action scenes in this trailer where he's not wearing the makeup, he's not wearing the outfit, and that leads me to believe he's not going to put on the makeup in the outfit until the final act of the movie, and that's going to be a problem. Brandon Lee's Eric Draven puts on the outfit in the first act. After he's brought back, he puts on the outfit he has in the entire movie. But because we have to do an origin story, I swear to God, there's most of the action is where he's just normal looking, with the tattoos, but normal. And then he puts on the stuff. You see him putting the makeup on, and then you see him stomping into Danny Houston, whatever his character's name is, building. And there's action scenes where he's wearing that. But the only time he's wearing that suit is when he's in that building that we see in the trailer anyway. Which leads me to believe it's only going to be in the climax. Which, filmmakers still haven't learned. That's one of the big problems with the Power Rangers movie is that, but at least I could sort of understand that because of budget reasons, because they had to use CGI suits. There was a budget issue. You couldn't have them in CGI suits the whole movie, that CGI budget. Fine. There's no reason why you can't have them in the suit, the outfit, and the face paint for most of the runtime. As soon as he gets killed, he comes back, he puts it on. Also, I feel like there's some characters missing here. Where's Albrecht? Where's Sarah? They're not in the trailer. There's not even really a police presence in the trailer, as far as I can tell. I don't know. And another complaint people are going to have is that they showed too much in the trailer, which, is a lot of trailers nowadays. And there's a lot. There's a lot of fight scenes, and I don't know. So I watched it once, and then I watched other people's reaction. And it was on the third reaction that I realized, there's a lot of action shots and cool shots. There's one shot I'll talk about where the guy he gets stabbed by this one guy, and he shoots through the hole at the guy and kills him. And by the way, it's bloodier because in the original he gets shot. There's blood spurts, but you don't really see it. Here, you see like blood puddles and everything. That's bloody, which leads me to confusion as to why they make the death. They show their deaths so sterile, like they just put the plastic and they're suffocated to death. Lame. That's lame. Remember the deaths of the original? Shelley was R-worded and murdered, stabbed several times. He was shot and thrown out of a building. They're just suffocated here. I could say she was sexually assaulted, because the R word is not good for YouTube. But anyway, yeah. But I guess it's not 1994 anymore. It's 20 years later. And we got to be a little more sterilized with it. Sterilized with it. Where it's like, but still, just suffocating them, that's a cheap way to do it. I don't know, especially with all the other bloodshed we see in the trailer. I don't know, but it does look promising. Do I think it's going to be better than the original? No! I just think it could be decent. Is it better than, could it be better than Wicked Prayer? Me farting in a coffee can on a live stream would be better than a Wicked Prayer. I'm just saying.
Don't know what that would accomplish though, but I'm just saying, farting into a coffee can be better than The Wicked Prayer. That movie, it had promise. I'm gonna have to revisit them because I want to rewatch them before the new one. And if I rewatch them, I gotta talk about them because every time I rewatch a movie, I find new things to talk about. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on the trailer. Going, I didn't think it was going to go 10 minutes, but you know. So yeah, what are your thoughts on that trailer? Let me know in the comments below. Share, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'm Scotty, and I'll see you in the next one.